Hello, Tamara Green here for A Course in Miracles, lesson number 137. All right, I'm wearing my infinity necklace, my infinity symbol necklace, because we're going to use that infinity flow to open our hips and to balance our right-left brain all at the same time. Okay, here we go. I'm standing. My feet are a little bit more than hip distance apart, and I'm going to put my hands on my hip, and we go around in one and then come back to center, around the other side, come back to center, and now we get the flow started. Around we go. It's good for opening the hips and balancing left and right side. It's something that you really have to focus on to get it right, which puts you right into the present moment and gets you very grounded in and centered in this moment. So keep going. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. And now reverse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right. A Course in Miracles, lesson 137. When I am healed, I am not healed alone. Today's idea remains the central thought on which salvation rests, for healing is the opposite of all the world's ideas which dwell on sickness and on separate states. Sickness is a retreat from others and a shutting off of joining. It becomes a door that closes on a separate self and keeps it isolated and alone. Sickness is isolation, for it seems to keep oneself apart from all the rest, to suffer what the others do not feel. It gives the body final power to make the separation real and keep the mind in solitary prison, split apart and held in pieces by a solid wall of sickened flesh, which it cannot surmount. The world obeys the laws that sickness serves, but healing operates apart from them. It is impossible that anyone be healed alone. In sickness must be apart and separate, but healing is his own decision to be one again and to accept the self with all its parts intact and unassailed. In sickness does his self appear to be dismembered and without the unity that gives it life. But healing is accomplished as he sees the body has no power to attack the universal oneness of God's Son. Sickness would prove that lies must be the truth, but healing demonstrates that truth is true. The separation sickness would impose has never really happened. To be healed is merely to accept what always was the simple truth and always will remain exactly as it is, as it has ever been. Yet eyes accustomed to illusions must be shown that what they look upon is false. So healing never needed by the truth, but must demonstrate that sickness is not real. Healing might thus be called a counter dream, which cancels out the dream of sickness in the name of truth, but not in truth itself. Just as forgiveness overlooks all sins that never were accomplished, healing but removes illusions that have not occurred. Just as the real world will arise to take the place of what has never been at all, Healing but offers restitution for imagined states and false ideas, which dreams embroider into pictures of the truth. Yet think not healing is unworthy of your function here, for Antichrist becomes more powerful than Christ to those who dream the world is real. The body seems to be more solid and more stable than the mind, and love becomes a dream, while fear remains the one reality that can be seen and justified and fully understood. Just as forgiveness shines away all sin and the real world will occupy the place of what you made, so healing must replace the fantasies of sickness which you hold before the simple truth. When sickness has been seen to disappear in spite of all the laws that hold it cannot but be real, then questions have been answered, and the laws can be no longer cherished nor obeyed. Healing is freedom, for it demonstrates that dreams will not prevail against the truth. Healing is shared, and by this attribute it proves that laws unlike the ones which hold the sickness as inevitable are more potent than their sickly opposites. Healing is strength, for by its gentle hand is weakness overcome, and minds that were walled off within a body free to join with other minds to be forever strong. Healing, forgiveness, and the glad exchange of all the world of sorrow for a world where sadness cannot enter are the means by which the Holy Spirit urges you to follow him. His gentle lessons teach how easily salvation can be yours, how little practice you need undertake to let his laws replace the ones you made to hold yourself a prisoner to death. His life becomes your own as you extend the little help he asks in freeing you from everything that ever caused you pain. And as you let yourself be healed, you see all those around you, or who cross your mind, or whom you touch, or those who seem to have no contact with you, healed along with you. Perhaps you will not recognize them all, nor realize how great your offering to all the world when you let healing come to you. But you are never healed alone, and legions upon legions will receive the gift that you receive when you are healed. Those who are healed become the instrument of healing, nor does time elapse between the instant they are healed and all the grace of healing it is given them to give. What is opposite to God does not exist, and who accepts it is not within his mind becomes a haven where the weary can remain to rest. For here is truth bestowed, and here are all illusions brought to truth. Would you not offer shelter to God's will? But invite yourself to be at home. And can this invitation be refused? Ask the inevitable to occur, and you will never fail. The other choice is but to ask what cannot be to be. I said that right. And this cannot succeed. Today we ask that only truth will occupy our minds, that thoughts of healing will this day go forth from what is healed to what must yet be healed, aware that they will both occur as one. We will remember as the hour strikes, our function is to let our minds be healed, that we may carry healing to the world, exchanging curse for blessing, pain for joy, and separation for the peace of God. It is not a minute of the hour is not a minute of the hour worth the giving to receive a gift like this? Is not a little time a small expense to offer for the gift of everything? Yet must we be prepared for such a gift. And so we will begin the day with this and give 10 minutes to these thoughts, with which we will conclude today at night as well. When I am healed, I am not healed alone. and I would share my healing with the world, that sickness may be banished from the mind of God's one Son, who is my only self. Let healing be through you this very day, and as you rest in quiet, be prepared to give as you receive, to hold but what you give, and to receive the word of God to take the place of all the foolish thoughts that ever were imagined. Now we come together to make well all that was sick and offer blessing where there was attack. Nor will we let this function be forgot as every hour of the day slips by, remembering our purpose with this thought: when I am healed, I am not healed alone, and I would bless my brothers, for I would be healed with them as they are healed with me. So 137 is: when I am healed, I am not healed alone. All right, so let's spend a couple of minutes healing ourselves, which then ripples out and heals others as well. So it's okay if you want to go ahead and sit down and just listen to my voice, or stand. It's okay. And you want to either rest or close your eyes altogether. And I want you to take a moment and just go ahead and find that sickness in your body, that ailment, that bodily pain and suffering that you've been experiencing and you would love to have some healing with. So go ahead and scan your body from head to toe and find that one spot or those spots. It's okay if there's more than one, that's fine. Because what we're going to do is really put some love. This is our function, to be loving in everything, even our pain and suffering. All right, so find that spot or those places that need your healing the most in your body. Now you breathe in into your lungs, really expanding your lungs. And you exhale, and it's as if you are, blasting that place in your body or those places with absolute love and light. You breathe in all the way. Exhale, send it over to that spot or those spots, and now the love and light begins to open up around it. It expands around the pain, the suffering, the ailment, the illness, whatever it is. Breathing in, gathering love and light. Exhale, send it to that spot or those spots, and let it keep expanding around. So much healing love going to those areas in your body. Breathing in pure love and light. Exhale, keep directing it to those areas in your body, and that like a smoke ring around those areas, it just keeps getting larger and larger, filled with love and light. That's what gets larger, love and light. Breathing in, gathering love and light. Exhale, expanding massively, getting huge, large, love and light around those spots in your body. Breathing in, healing, love and light. Exhale, larger, love and light surrounding those spots, even filling up the room or the area. Two more, breathe in, love and light. Exhale, expanding love and light around those areas or that disease or whatever it is in your body. And last deep breath in, bringing in all that healing love and light. Exhale, just massively huge. I mean, 50 feet, 55, 60 feet around you in all directions around those areas in your body. And just take a moment and just feel the difference in your body. It might feel tingly and open. Some people tell me that any ailments or suffering completely disappears. There's no way to do this wrong. It's all good. Maybe it's diminished. And now we breathe in healing love and light. And we send it out to all the people around this world that may be experiencing the same thing as you have. So much healing sending out. Breathing in healing love and light. Exhale, send it out to all those people across the globe that may be experiencing exactly what you've been experiencing. And one more time, breathing all that healing, loving light. Exhale, send that healing out around the globe to all those people that have the same pain and suffering that you do. Just breathe naturally and normally. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And just know with absolute truth that you have created a ripple of healing, not only for yourself, but for thousands, if not millions of people around the globe. It is a fact. And keep doing that exercise because it really it gains momentum each time you do it. And it feels good. Okay. Have a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.